For this match. First referee, Mr. Giovanni Paulo Vargas. Second referee, Mr. Lumer Pajarillo. Let's call on our starting lineup from our Ateneo Fudgy Bar, Blue Eagles. Let's begin with our team captain and first libero, number 13, Lance Andre De Castro. At number 4, Jetli Gopio. Wearing jersey number 5, Kennedy Batas. At number 8, Amil Pasino Jr. Number 14, Emmanuel Go. Number 18, Gian Matthew Salarzon. And number 22, Charles David Absin. Head coach, Mr. Timmy Santo Tomas. Presenting our PGJC Navy Sea Lions. Team captain wears jersey number 16, apprentice seaman, Gregorio Dolor. At number 1, Joshua Umandal. Wearing jersey number 5, EJ Casana. Number 13, Roniel Rosales. Number 15, Peter Kiel. Number 18, apprentice seaman, Joven de la Vega. And number 20, Christian Marcelino. Libero is number 3, apprentice seaman, Jack Kalingking. Head coach is Petty Officer 3rd Class Cecil Cruzada. This is match number 4, preliminary round.
Your starters for Ateneo Fudgy Bar. You have Gopio, Batas, Pasino, De Castro, Go, Salarzon, and Absin. Completing their lineup right now as they'll hope for a strong start against the veteran crew composed of Jao Mandali, EJ Casanya, Ron Rosales, Peter Kiel, Joven de la Vega, and Chan Marcelino, and Jack Kalingking of the PGJC Navy Sea Lions. Our first look at PGJC. Second game on the other side for Ateneo Fudgy Bar. As our officials sorting things out before we officially start this ball game. And to open the proceedings, it will be EJ Casanya, the setter, serving for the Sea Lions. Coach Ronnie, coming from that 5-set loss against VNS1 Alicia, what were the keys for improvement para sa Ateneo Fudgy Bar?
Well, number 1, it's to lower that 43 error count for them in 5 sets because that is the biggest issue against them. Pero siguro dahil unang laro nga nila, baka syempre may kalawang o syempre merong super excitement. As Pasino shows us his first point, a part of that 20-point contribution doon sa hindi nila pagkakalusot sa BNS. This is going to Pasino in the very first attack opportunity para sa Ateneo. Betong batang ito.
Is it that big of an advantage, Coach, na nakapaglaro na ng isa yung Ateneo habang yung Sea Lions hindi pa?
Hindi naman sa big advantage kasi veterano naman itong mga players ng Sea Lions. Pero at least, napagpag na nila kung ano man yung kalawang na meron sila. And more or less, they get a feel of the opposition. Kasi this level is supposedly higher than the U18 level. Double block, first offensive block, para 1.8 for the Sea Lions. Ito kasi, ang disadvantage naman na nauna ka naglaro, nakita ka na nung kalaban.
Na-scout na kahit papaano, no? Mandal sets it up to Marcelino.
Yung element of surprise is not there anymore. Ateneo's version of an offensive block courtesy of 2 blockers.
So good start for both these squads. 2-all tayo sa pag-uumpisa ng laban pagitan ng PGJC Navy Sea Lions and the Ateneo Fudgy Bar Blue Eagles. As we thank you once again for joining us on One Sports and One Sports Plus. Carlo Pamintuan and Coach Ronnie Magsano Konda ko. Sinasabi mo kanina, Coach Ronnie, first order of business, minimize errors. And the first thing you want to minimize, service errors for
Exactly.
Ateneo.
Things that are within your control. And when you're serving, that is the first line of offense, something that you really need to take care of because that is a scoring opportunity.
Another good block, pero Ateneo keeps it alive and then they score. Kalingking, one of the top liberos in the country, not able to get to that one.
Right, Jack Kalingking challenged by Gian Salarzon, who also had a double-digit outing in that 5-set loss. Laban sa BNS, 3 players scoring in double figures for Ateneo in their first match.
Mandal, just a powerful kill there.
This is someone I've covered for quite a long while. I saw his development from being all power to a more controlled player. And when he has turned himself into a more controlled player, suddenly he saw himself in the national team already. Also played as a reinforcement in Bahrain at one instance.
There's PLDT power hitters. The second error coming from Ateneo Fudgy Bar, and that will give up a point. One more for the Navy Sea Lions.
I believe that's an illegal back row attack. Parang stepping on the attack line.
It's a miss hit coming from De La Vega as he gives the point right back. 5-4, still in favor of the Sea Lions early here in the first set. PGJC, you also expect them to try and shake off the cobwebs. Try to get everything together. It might take them a while to get going, as that attack from Mandal was well defended by the blue shirts.
Ateneo had a total of 5 kill blocks in that 5-set loss. 5 din naman para sa BNS. Mandal commanded a triple block, and that triple block delivered the second block point for Ateneo.
Second service error early in this matchup for Ateneo.
From Gian Salarzon.
Kanina si Absin was the one who committed the first service error. It's Ron Rosales serving for the gray shirts. Oh! I think that ball was supposed to go to Salarzon, but De Castro tried to get to it. That's a service ace.
Coach Timmy Santo Tomas talking to De Castro after that last miscommunication.
Much better effort on the reception on the first touch. Mandal with a off-speed attack. The defense coming from De La Vega. Mandal tries again. A little bit more power this time as De Castro was not ready to put it back up. And that leads us to our first technical timeout in this matchup. Strong start for the Sea Lions as they lead 8-5 against Ateneo with this Jao Mandal powered attack. As we head into this quick break. Sea Lions, as they want to start on a great note here in our competitions. 2022 Spikers Turf.
And you want to assert your dominance against the school-based teams. That's one as well. Pagkatapos, sa 6 na laro nga lamang na paglalabanan nyo, mahirap eh. Pag konti na lang yung natitirang laban mo, tapos doon ka maghahabol, kailangan makapuhunan ka habang maaga.
Tsaka dahil mas bata yung kupunan, wag mo nang pabayaan magkaroon ng kumpiyansa pa eh. No?
Exactly.
Try to establish your control early.
Pag tinalo ka sa unang set, madadali ka. Kalingking is really a very good libero. Husay. Yung mga service nila Pasinyo, sa iba yon puntos na eh. Sa kanya, steady lang.
Mandal with the power tip.
Right.
Floor defense was there, but the recovery.
Yan yung mga variety na bala na meron na si Joe Umandal. Dati talagang, sige, patay kung patay. Pero ngayon, meron na siyang balasa.
Ganda ng mga serve nitong si Joven.
Wow.
As there's an exchange at the net. Won by Navy once again as they stretch their lead to 5 points. Tatawag ng isa pang timeout itong Ateneo Fudgy Bar as Coach Timmy is sensing that it's starting to fall apart for his squad. Let's listen into their huddle.
Si Amil, si Kennedy, nandito. Bakit di ba na-drop ball mo? Ang dami yung options para pumuntos. At wala ka sa pwesto para mag-drop ball. So ano iniisip mo, ba't ginawa mo yan?
Sumusunod sa kanya yung middle coach.
Oh, sumusunod sa'yo, pero wala ka naman sa area. O, sumusunod pala sa'yo yung middle, nasa ang area ka. Reverse. May 5 ka pa, may 8 ka pa. Asan yung pinag-usapan natin kanina? Diba? Okay.
Guys, 5 points lang. 1 point at a time.
Nakaka-receive tayo. Kailangan mo lang maging patient.
Convert. Yes, eh.
Specific reminders to the playmaker of Ateneo as nakikita mo, locked in yung mga blockers dun sa mga wing spikers. And this is a risk that Go took. Unfortunately, that puts them in a 5-point hold. Kumbaga, pinahalala lamang yung ibang point of attack na pwede niyang gawin at gamitin laban sa depensa ng Sea Lions.
Good defense coming from both teams. Papalo mula sa likod. That is good for Kennedy Batas.
Grabe, no? The power never ceases. Went middle, was defended, then goes down the line, attacking zone 5. And that's past Jacqueline King. Nakita mo, nang hinayang.
Up. Illegal rotation. May nahuli ang ating official. So that's back-to-back points for Ateneo Fudgy Bar.
Tuwing ta-timeout ang Ateneo, good things happen, ano? And watching just behind us, the NU Nationals who won earlier in 4 sets laban sa Army Troopers.
Salarzon serving again. Mandal picks it up. Mandal slams it home. And that's another point for the Sea Lions.
Even Jao Umandal's defense has gotten better. Whereas before, sometimes he was the weakest link in terms of receptions. Ngayon, kayang-kaya na niya.
Oh, but that's a cheap point to give up. Another service error, the 5th of the set for the Sea Lions.
That's a lot.
5 sa kanila, 4 sa Ateneo Fudgy Bar. 19-16 is the count. A 3-point lead still for Navy. Si Wandal talaga yung tina-target, eh, no? As it's given.
That's a correct call. Ateneo is contending na hindi lumusot.
Oh, tumama. Yeah, at least from that replay, it's
that's
very
also
clear.
off the block. Oo. Mahirap din kasi makita from the opposite side.
20-16, a 4-point lead now with Mandal serving. 6 service errors for the Sea Lions. At this stage, that's the only thing keeping Ateneo Fudgy Bar in this first set, Coach Ronnie. Back row attack is effective for the Sea Lions as they inch closer to finishing things off here in the first set. They're up 21-17. Another service error, number 7 for the PGJC Navy Sea Lions. If they only converted on like half of those, kung
Sa akin,
naipasok
maski
mo man
pasok
lang
mo
yan.
lang eh. Oo. But that is their decision kasi feeling nila kaya nilang bawiin.
Oh,
Sa
but,
bagay.
yep, a service error on the other side as well. The 5th for Ateneo Fudgy Bar.
So may sarili kang scoreline dyan, ha?
Yung pakiramdam kasi kanina, coach, parang magiging malaking factor siya dito sa first set. Eh.
Tama ka. Ito, pinasok na lang.
That's an attacking error.
And that is at least 50% in terms of percentage na makukuha mo yung puntos
Yeah.
kaysa maitapan mo with the service error. Yun lang naman yung sa akin. Of course, you have to go for that. That's the first line of offense.
23-18. Ganda ng placement nung serve na yon as we will have Marcelino getting denied by that combination of Batas and Absin.
Very tall
Ateneo,
player in Absin.
yeah, Ateneo fighting back, competing.
Charles David Absin.
So we take another look at that denial. Great read on the defense
Yes,
as they get a block kill.
Dun sa 5 blocks nila laban sa BNS, 2 galing kay Kennedy Batas at 2 kay Gian Salarzon.
to 19, 4-point lead for the Sea Lions. That was Crisostomo serving for Ateneo Fudgy Bar. Go sets it up from the back row. Sent up by Mandal. De La Vega sends it across. Chance ball for Ateneo. Walkers will send it out. So Ateneo threatening a comeback as they've cut their deficit down to just 3.
Sa bright future waits itong si Kennedy Batas o Batas. That's the long arm of the law against the defense of the Sea Lions. Lead down to 3 for the Gray Shirts.
Oh, that looked off on the set. Double touch, and now it will be the turn of the Sea Lions to call a timeout. Things not panning out well for them. Their lead has dwindled down to just 2 points. Pakinggan natin ang huddle.
Pamanda na lang nila sa atin. Wala nang dikit na set. Pang malayo na. Kaya kailangan yung block natin nakapinitin tayo. Kasi kung ganun lang, patalsik sa gilid. Ha? Dalawa na lang yan. Kuha na ng isang receiver. Tapos
Sila maganda. Maganda yung pass. Smooth lang, smooth lang. Hey, Navy! Smooth lang.
We saw how the timeout worked out for Ateneo Fudgy Bar earlier in the set. Ngayon naman, will that season the action work out for Navy?
Right, but Lenuel Crisostomo has been very steady from the service line. Dinadala lang niya kay Umandal pa ulit-ulit eh. Pinapasok lang niya.
Oh, this one is out though.
And that timeout really worked.
6 service errors.
Oh, wala ka sa rhythm talaga, no?
Lalo na, pinaakyat mo sila sa 24,
Oh,
Coach Ronnie.
I mean, yung pagka-timeout, yung sa nagsiserve.
Yeah. Serving for the set. And it results to the 8th service error of PGJC Navy. Kennedy Batas now serving to stay alive here in the first set. Oh, he put too much power into it. And it's just fitting, I guess, that the final point of this first set circles around to the story of what we saw so far That will be the 7th service error for Ateneo Fudgy Bar here in the first set, and it gives up the set to the PGJC Navy Sea Lions. They win this 25-22. Second set coming up. We'll come back. Carlo Pimentuan with Coach Ronnie Magsanok on the call as we
themselves in the foot. And that first set, good thing, nung timeout nila, sumablay ang Ateneo from the service line, or else baka nahabol pa sila sa dulo ng Ateneo. Ateneo scored 22, not 20, in this 3-point win in the first set para sa Navy Seals.
both teams combining for 24 total errors in the first set, 15 of those from service. Ganun po yung naging numero ng ating first set as we restart the action with Ateneo's Emmanuel Go serving now to open our second set. SPIKER'S Turf 2022 Open Conference airing on One Sports and One Sports Plus. If you're looking for streaming, you can download the Signal Play app. Or if you are a smart subscriber, you can download the Smart GigaPlay app. Be able to watch this online. And if the offense starts flowing for Navy and if they eliminate those service errors, might be a tough road ahead for Ateneo Fudgy Bar.
Which is exactly what we thought that would happen in the early part of the first set. Kasi komportable naman doon sa umpisa itong team ng Sea Lions until they lapse into multiple and consecutive service errors. Second save here for Ateneo in this sequence.
Peter Kiel denied. One more chance here. Back row naman. Oh, great
Third
effort
save
on
for
defense.
Ateneo, right. Smart play.
Tinapos na nitong si Joven de la Vega. He says, enough. Great defense. Congratulations, but we're done with this point.
Hats off to Ateneo for keeping that ball alive. 3 consecutive times, but eventually Kasanya binasag ang defensive formation ng Ateneo to free up and isolate yung kanyang opposite hitter.
Oh, but a big response from Pasino. as this young athlete is showing us what he can do.
That's the appropriate word to use dito kay Pasino, an athlete. Gifted no?
A lefty spiker. Tapos nagdagdag pa ng sandata itong Sea Lions Kanina wala naman itong si Greg Dolor. Ngayon po, problemahin mo pa rin if you're the defense of Ateneo.
Kilala ko yan dahil tagal kong nasundan sa UAP kasama itong si Peter Kerr. At marami pang mahusay na manlalaro. Para kay George Pascua as they commit their first service error. Next pushes their service error total to 9.
First of the second set for the Sea Lions as Absin, another player who has been challenged by that service area. Ito safe na lang no? Mamaya na siya atake sa kanyang mga serves. Just wanted to send it across from the back row. Well defended. And that's a point for the Sea Lions.
I thought that was the right decision for a goal. Go to the pipe. Free up Kennedy Batas from the back line, but the blockers were there executing that perfect timing to give their team a 2-point lead.
Good serve coming from Greg Dolor. Oh, nice attack coming from Kennedy Patas as he pulls Ateneo within one.
We talked about the efficiency of these two best scorers. Pasino, 18 of 35, over 50%. Kennedy Batas, 14 of 42, 33%. 32 of Ateneo's 51 points coming from these two players. But even their best attacker or their second best scorer do make mistakes from the service line.
8th service error in the match so far. Yung 8 service error, pang 3 set na dapat yan, Coach Ronnie. Pero ngayon, early in the second set, we're already at 8 and 9.
Dami talaga. Anytime you commit nearing double digits unforced errors, talagang may isip mo at malalaman mo either sa atake yan o sa service talaga. Too long on that push, right idea, long and deep against that defense na nag-converge sa bandang harapan ng attack line.
Joven De La Vega serving again. That is number 10. 10 service errors for the Sea Lions. As the score is 6-4 right now, still in their favor. Umandal, that's in.
You see his control. Dati pag pumalo yan, talagang minsan nag-i-spray kung saan-saan. Pero nakita mo yung control ni Umandal.
Very little Ateneo's defense could do about it. Almost another service error, but the friendly touch of the tape.
Natuwa si coach That gives them a 4-point lead.
And that was Rosales scoring with a service ace, leading into our first technical timeout of the second set, 8-4 in favor of the Navy Sea Lions.
hindi talaga sila magpapatalo. I was able to speak to head coach Cecil Cruzada, and she talked to me about how hardworking her army is. From having physical fitness tests daily, Zambales bubble in July, joining one-day league tournaments, and just flew back last week from their Cagayan de Oro Invitational, there is no doubt that condition will not be a problem. But head coach Cecil did mention that the team will be missing one player due to personal problems, and that she noticed in the CDO Invitational that communication still needed some work, which will definitely improve as the conference goes. Now, the Sea Lions are very motivated to win today's game as their team manager, Marife Ping Carmichael, is present here in Paco Arena. Back to you guys.
It's always nice to win when the big bosses are around, Coach Ronnie.
Bonus. Bonus. Ikaw ang nagsimula.
Sabi ko lang maganda. It's good to win when your big bosses are around.
Ulitin ko. Bonus. Bonus.
We have a timeout.
Yeah.
Pakinggan muna natin yung Ateneo.
Kahit mapasabay niya, kung ibibigyan mo yung bola, isang hakbang na lang, nandun na. Adjust ka naman. Tingnan mo naman.
Kailangan nga namin.
Hindi pwedeng lahat isusubo sa'yo. Dumiskarte ka ng sarili mo. Lahat naman, tinasabi ka sa'yo kung anong advantage. Dapat alam mo na kung anong gagawin. Bigyan mo. Kenzie, saan gusto mo pumutos? Pero huwag mo gawin pa rin na maayos. Ha? Guys,
Coach Ronnie, to be able to get back into this second set, where do you start if you're Ateneo?
Defense. Have to be better with their defense because right now, Kasanya is in control completely of the Sea Lions offense. Noong first part, nakita mo triple save para sa Ateneo. It has to be that way. Kung hindi magtatapon sa service error ang gray shirts, Ateneo has to prolong the rallies for them to have a chance and score and convert in transition.
Parang nabasag yung kumpiyansa ng mga batang Ateneo Blue Eagles. Everything feels tentative right now for them as they allow Navy to build an 11-4 lead. That was an attacking error coming from Emil Pasinio. Great floor defense coming from Dulor. And it was the center with a spike.
Oh, trying to save that last play kasi ipit na.
Chance ball, Umandal with a push. Nag-over the bakod. Itong si Umandal, a point will be given to Ateneo.
Gusto pang magtago. Eh, ang laki niya eh. 6'2 eh.
11-5 if you're Ateneo. Konti-konti lang. Get 2 for everyone until you're back in this matchup because it's very difficult to score 6 straight against a team as good as Navy Sea Lions. So they'll need to stay patient.
This is a contender talking about the Sea Lions.
Sure.
So, loaded eh.
So si Umandal pa rin yung tinatarget ng mga service ng Ateneo.
And again, Ateneo's defense here in the second set, na mo problema. Shadowing Umandal, freeing up the opposite hitter. May misdirection na, may height pa si Umandal. Isolation sa kabila. 7-point lead muli. Navy Sea Lions.
Oh, Umandal with another service error. It's number 11
Hindi
for
siya sanay
Sea
sa
Lions.
porsyentuhan na serve, no?
Hindi, all out talaga eh.
Oo, jump serve artist talaga to eh.
Si Peter Kiel nagulat, parang muntik pa siyang tamaan ng bola sa likod ng ulo eh.
Hindi pwede follow up dyan. Ito, nagpahabol sa Ateneo kanina.
Running attack. Ateneo will keep it in play. Chance ball though for the Sea Lions. Dolor!
I've seen that. Kel, Dolor, and Kel. Dolor, the captain of the FEU, Tamaraos, in his UAAP stellar years. Dolor, that's what he does best. 7-point lead.
Ang hirap din for Ateneo, no, Coach?
Hindi naman ako sino babantayan. Dami.
At saka nagbabantay ka ng UAAP legend. Di ba? Parang dinidepensahan mo someone that you probably grew up watching.
That's part of the landscape. Ika nga. Dolor giving up that free point as he clipped the net. Maski sa anong sport, ganyan lumalabas eh. Pag mas bata ka dun sa mga kalaro mo na inabot mo. Quick play for Peter Kiel.
Ganda talaga. Noong Setup coming from Casanya.
And that is his specialty. A quick specialist.
Kita niya yung butas sa depensa.
Mahusay din talaga si Casanya.
So we will redo.
Natutuwa ako kasi nung bumalik yung volleyball, hindi lang yung women's, pati dito sa men's. Nakita ko yung dumami yung trabaho ng mga umpires, ng mga staff, di ba? Nabuhay uli. After a long hiatus, suddenly, meron na ulit na income stream na tuloy-tuloy for those people behind the scenes.
Always good to see more volleyball
Yes,
action.
natutuwa ako talaga para sa kanila.
Mas nakakapanghinayang din yung momentum coming from the silver medal winning performance natin ng SEA Games, no, Coach?
Although, syempre, it happened globally, di ba? But the good thing is, we survived through it all.
Mandal will set it up. Pinasa na lang sa kabila nitong si De La Vega. From the back row, defense was there on the block. Patas naman. Sent up. At hindi na maaabutan yan ng Sea Lions.
That's major force coming from Batas. Down the line, go to Batas. Through the double block. Inside the playing zone. Going to zone 5 and scoring for the blue shirts. We're still down by 7. Make that 8.
That is the third service error for Absin in this ball game. The 9th for Ateneo, and it is enough to lead us to our second technical timeout of the second set. Navy doubling up on Ateneo. In the first set, pero ngayon could not get any kind of rhythm here in the second, Coach Ronnie.
Well, the Sea Lions had 13 unforced errors in the first set, and part of those 22 points ng Ateneo comes from 13 miscues. But here in the second set with the Sea Lions minimizing those mistakes. Meron ng spurt, meron ng separation, at meron ng 8 puntos na kalamangan ang Sea Lions. Yun ang difference eh. Dati lalamang sila ng 4 tapos magkakamali sila ng 3. Hanggang sa dumikit ng dumikit eventually ang Ateneo at muntik na silang maungusan sa dulo.
Itong si Greg Dolor din, not the type of player who would ease up on his service kahit na
iba yan.
natatambakan na ng service errors itong kanyang koponan.
Iba yan, oh. Go for broke yan.
Oh, mighty spike there coming from Gopio.
Let's take a look at the numbers of Gopio in that match versus BMS. Jetty Gopio played 5 sets, scored 5 points, and 3 of those 5 points came via service aces.
Oh, good defense this time. Nabuhay ang Ateneo after that technical timeout. That's back-to-back points.
There 2 straight points coming from the blue shirts. Could be a firestorm that they're trying to throw at the Sea Lions, trying to prevent the Sea Lions from hitting the 20-point mark.
Much better first ball, but the defense was ready for Ateneo. Chance ball for Navy. Umandal blocked, and that's 3 straight points for the Blue Eagles.
Big scoring run. Kanina 8 yan, ngayon baba sa 5. Kennedy Batas working hard, this time from the service line.
If you're the younger team, if you're the underdog, makita lang ng coach na pumalagka, nabubuhayan yung buong team eh.
Sa akin naman, nakita naman ng Glaciers, tumayo na si Coach Cecil. Nakuha sila sa tayo. Pero yung huling puntos na yon galing naman sa service error ni Kennedy Batas.
Pang-siyam na service error. As it's back to a 6-point lead, 17-11.
Pasok na
serve.
pasok yung service na yon.
Back row, soft touch,
Nakita mo?
well read by Dolor.
Nakita mo si Greg Dolon? Ang husay niyan. Unfortunately, in his prime in the UAP, NU had such an outstanding team, even Ateneo. Kaya na-frustrate yung FEU, but Dolor was so good for the FEU Tamaraws.
Another monster serve coming from De La Vega. Kennedy from the back row. And there's a net touch from the Sea
Mandal.
Lions. Substitutions here as Jairami and Leok enter for De La Vega and Casanya.
Pare-pareho kami ng gupit eh.
Ang tatalim eh, no?
Oo. Talagang wing spiker si Barber dito.
Mandal with a power tip as he scores again. Inuutakan niya yung depensa ng mga bata.
Bantayado siya rito sa open eh. Sa opposite siya pinapalo. Now he connects. Kailangan mo utakan kasi agresibo. Saka masipag dumipensa ang Ateneo. Yun lang ang chance na nila eh para maka-counter attack.
Seven-point lead. Blockers are there. Go pushes everyone away. Wants to set things up, but an attacking error coming from Amir Pasino.
Who's been very quiet, no? After a very busy first set.
At hihingi ng isa pang timeout si Coach Timmy. Let's listen it.
Ano trabaho mo? Oo. Ba't nakigulo ka pa doon? Amil, sabi ko sa'yo eh, nakapagpa-rebound ka na ng isa. Ano ba, di ka pwede ba magpa-rebound 2 beses? Pwede naman, di ba? Oo. Eh bakit ipipilit mo nang wala ka na sa pwesto? Ano gagawin? Kaya-kayang mag-control ng bola eh. Di ba? Eh sayang naman. Sabi ka sa inyo guys, patience. Hintayin niyo yung set na pamalo. Hintayin niyo yung set na ibibigay sa inyo, mapapalo niyo ng maayos. Hanggat kaya, rebound, coverage, matibay ko yung coverage. So tsakain natin yun. Ha? Oh. Tara. Boss.
Eight-point lead for the PGJC Navy Sea Lions as they want to build a 2-0 advantage here in this matchup after winning the first set. Another good serve coming from Rosales. Block sails out, and that will be a point for Ateneo. But they need to score in bunches right now.
Kanina may 3-point run sila. Yung 8 naging 5. Ito yung 8 bumaba sa 7. Pasino 1 out of 2 in the last attack opportunities na ibinigay sa kanya ni Go. That's an ace.
That's an ace.
Remember, he had 3 of his 5 points from the service line. Bilanggit natin kanina yan.
Si Jet Li
Mahirap
Gopio.
yung delivering yan. Cross-court yung ace niya, going to zone 5. Yan o, dumudungaw, naghahanap. Yun lang.
When you're aggressive with your service,
Siyempre,
paminsan nangyayari talaga eh.
Gusto naman niya ibahin yung angulo sana.
10th service error of the match for the Ateneo Fudgy Bar Blue Eagles. As Jao Mandal, who's had his fair share of struggles from the service area.
You were saying?
Number 12, service error for the Sea Lions. You know, you can afford to stay aggressive if you're the Sea Lions kasi may puhunan ka na eh. May lamang ka. And you have finishers like this as Leok, who came off the bench, chipping in the scoring parade.
I'll say it again. This is a legitimate contender.
Liok naman ang susubukan from the service area.
Sakto.
Good floor defense from the Sea Lions. Dolor with a tip. Oh, Pasino could not get to it.
If there's one attribute na meron si Dolor, he is Mr. Hang Time. Sa sobrang taas ng bitin at tagal niya sa ere, he can freeze the defense and make the decision on what he wants to do with his point of attack.
May additional time, no, to make a decision.
Oo, ang tagal niya sa ere.
Service error number 13 for PGJC Navy.
13 of Ateneo's 38 points galing sa service errors ng Sea Lions.
A push for Kiel, scores again, and we are at set point for the Sea Lions, 24-16.
And the FEU connection getting the job done here for the Gray Shirts. 8 set points after a tight first set, wherein they won as well at 25-22, as Ateneo was aided by 13 unforced errors doon sa nakalipas na unang set.
Peter Kiel, middle blocker, now serving for the set. Mabuhay pa ang Ateneo as Omar Liok could not dive for that ball. 24-17.
Coverage was absent. That ball dropped. Ateneo with 17 here in set 2, and designated server Crisostomo was very effective for Ateneo in set 1 is back to keep Ateneo alive, trying to erase 7 set points.
Mandal, not a good first ball. Oh. Oh, he mistimed that hit. Itong si Dolor, ngingitian na lang kasi lamang pa rin naman sila ng 6, but that was...
And again, the target of Crisostomo is Jao Umandal as the receiver.
Bit of a silly mistake coming from Greg Dolor. But still, they have this nice cushion. Umandal pa rin ang target ng first ball. Oh, great effort coming from the Sea Lions. Ateneo, can they pull closer? That cross-court hit is good.
Fighting back. Diagonal conversion. Nagkakaproblema sila sa first ball ni Jao Umandal. 5 na lang ito na hinahabol ng Ateneo. Another point that comes in, probably a timeout will be called already by Coach Cecil.
Forced to play that second ball was the setter. Oh, that's an attacking error. Masyadong malayo. Mukhang sa bandang ilalim, tinamaan yung bola, and that will lead to a 2-0 set advantage for the PGJC. Turf Open Conference as we welcome you back inside the Paco Arena. Carlos.
Ateneo, but they kept Ateneo's offense in check. Better floor defense as well para dito sa team ng Navy Seals as Batas only had 2 points in set 2. Samantalang itong si Pasino also only had 2 points. At their errors, pwede mo pa rin sabihin na could be lesser, but they were 5 less than what they committed in the first set. Meanwhile, Ateneo, 1 more, or rather, tignan natin ours nila, 2 less ang nagawa nila sa unang set. But not enough doon sa kanilang comeback bid. And eventually, they will drop that second set by 6 and fall behind by 2 sets dito sa Navy Seals Sea Lions.
And here we go with the third set. Ateneo Fudgy Bar Blue Eagles put up a decent effort. Gallant stand against VNS 1 Alicia in their first game of the tournament, losing that game in 5 sets against an Ateneo alum in Ish Polvorosa. Let's see now how they go up against the veteran squad of the Navy Sea Lions as we get things going here in the third set. It is of utmost importance that Ateneo recover their confidence. It was shaken in the early parts of the third set, kaya naman nagtuloy-tuloy yung ganda ng laro ng Sea Lions. And when Ateneo tried to recover, they were already too far behind, and they opened the third set with 2 straight attacking errors. Parehong 4 touches pa yan. 2-0 in favor of the Navy Sea Lions. It has not been the strongest of starts for the Sea Lions as they've committed their fair share of errors. But at least they're staying ahead in this matchup. Although they give up a point there, they left the back undefended. 2-1 first point for Ateneo here in the third set. Ito yung missing link sa opensa, no? Si Emil Pasino was outstanding in their first game and really had to make his presence felt. Sayang na pagkakataon dahil mukhang outside pa yun, sabi nung ating official. Sumandal picks himself up. Looked like he rolled his ankle a little bit, but he might stay in this matchup. 3-1 is the count in favor of the PGJC Navy Sea Lions. Peter Kiel with a good serve. Go sets it up. And that is a massive kill coming from Salarzon. Or if they can't get the points from Emil Pasino, or some other players will have to provide it for Ateneo as they inch closer here, down by 1. Nice counter attack.
Pag ang first ball ng Sea Lions, maayos. Napakaganda ng attacking sumusunod. Look at this, very good reception. Quick low set.
That was Rosales, the middle blocker. Scoring there, another service error. And walang safe serve sa player tulad nitong si Greg Dolor.
Risk taker talaga yan.
Well, that is a touch on the net against Ateneo.
On that overreach coming from Gopio. Sa haba at tangkad, no?
Meanwhile, this is De La Vega serving again. Siya yung pinaka-consistent,
Yes.
no? Na may power pero malinis yung mga patama sa serve.
Sa follow-through pala kasi pasok na eh. Pasino, who has been very quiet for quite a while, scores the 4th point for Ateneo on that very clean hit. Misdirection sa middle. Meron kasi misdirection at decoy play na maganda to open up that one-on-one play para kay Pasinio.
Well, this is exactly what you want if you are the Ateneo Blue Eagles. Ateneo Fudgy Bar Blue Eagles. Staying within striking distance. Huwag mo lang papabayang lumayo masyado itong Sea Lions. As patas will score. Looks like it's another net touch. Illegal back row attack. Sorry.
Stepping on the line again.
So attacking error naman yung nagiging problema dito ng Ateneo Fudgy Bar. But at least they're getting their points. Hats off the blockers and out.
At the right place at the right time.
Pasinio starting to hum here in the 3rd set. Ateneo needs him to step up and help out in their offense. Mandal, slowed down by the blockers. Pasinio, denied there. Go, sends it to the other side. Quick for Peter Kiel is money for Navy.
Did you hear the sound of that tip? Saka yung angle taken, no? Talagang hindi lang diretso. Tingnan mo kung saan niya dinala. It was a clean swipe. Beyond reach of Gopio. Only 2 points ahead dito ang Navy SEALs, looking to establish a bigger advantage.
Back row tip. Nabantayan ni Kalingking. And then, what a finish. What a kill on the other side. And that leads to our first technical timeout. 8-5 is the count in favor of the PGJC. Navy Sea Lions. Look at this. Amazing athleticism provided by De La Vega as we head into this quick break.
As a table tennis player before becoming a volleyball player in grade 6. Nasawa daw siya sa table tennis and wanted to try something new. Now, the Caloocan Race player has had multiple experiences from playing for UST, PLDT, our national team, and now with the Navy Sea Lions since August of this year. Now, the Sea Lions mentioned to me how easy it was for them to work and gel with Zhao, even if it's only been a month. Back to you guys.
Isang buwan lang.
Hindi halata no? Sa ganda ng pinapalo nito si Mandal.
Pag magaling, magaling no?
Yeah.
And so, it means he will be better and the team as well. In terms of chemistry, in terms of understanding one another, and moving forward, definitely a dangerous team to face.
That's, I think, the 5th service error of Zhao Mandal in this matchup. A total of 15 for the PGJC Navy Sea Lions.
I thought Umandal was safely keeping his serve inside, but then decided once again to go for power. As we take a look at Vince Mangulabnan, a seasoned setter, decorated setter, who is the playing assistant coach for Ateneo.
Oh, great dive coming from Lorenzo as this rally will continue. Worrisome offense being displayed by Ateneo Fujibar, fighting back better here in the third
And
set.
definitely this will be a different offense that Ateneo is going to run with Vince Mangulabnan. Ibang diskarte nito, veterano.
So siya yung emergency button no? Pag,
Yes.
pag hindi maganda yung takbo ng team, okay. Punta tayo kay Mangulabnan sandali to establish
Pero
control.
ang maximum playing time will of course always be given to go.
Of course.
Oo.
Because the point of having Ateneo Fujibar, this young team here, is to get as much seasoning as they can.
Lost connection.
(11-7) as the Sea Lions hoping to create more separation against the Blue Eagles here in the third set. Another service error, number 16 for the Sea Lions.
Bangga lang, no? Bangga lang. Yan, hindi bangga yan.
Hindi na control.
Oo, yung control talaga ang pinakamahirap.
Ateneo has actually done a much better job in the second set of limiting their service errors. 12-8, 4-point lead. Ganda ng palo coming from Batas.
Second point generated by Mangulabnan for Ateneo. Earlier, ang pinuntahan niya sa Larzon. Ngayon naman, itong si Batas.
Sin serving. Decide to put it safe. Ang ganda naman ng attacking yun. A quick attack for Rosales.
Good reception, quick play, quick point, 4-point lead for Navy. Di ba ang ganda ng reception?
Di man lang nakaangat yung blockers.
Saka hindi
Coach?
kumikilo sila kalingking. Saka pareho silang mahusay. Dalawang libero.
Kanino pupunta itong si Lions Mandal? That's off the blockers.
First player in double figures, I believe, si Jao Umandal. Peter Kerr already 9 points, but Umandal, first one to cross double figures for a 5-point lead for the Sea Lions.
Tatawag ng timeout ang Ateneo Fujibar Blue Eagles down by 5, 14-9. Let's listen in.
Maganda ang receive. Speaker ka agad. Pwede naman kayong mauli. Jump on one. Diba? Hindi gumagana yung fake mo eh. Ikaw yung sarili mo na-fake eh. Ba't iniiwanan mo yung tao mo? Sabi sa'yo, magtiwala ka. Malaki yung dalawang nasa pins mo eh. Okay? So tauhin mo, problemahin mo muna yung tao mo. Tsaka mo problemahin pag sined sa dulo. Kasi meron kang dalawang malaki na nagbabantay pa din sa kabila. Okay? So hindi mo pwedeng iiwanan lagi yung tao mo. Okay? Guys, tsagay lang natin. One good receive. Makaka-discount naman tayo eh.
Yes, eh. Mali.
Yan.
14-9 at this stage. Kailangan maghanap ng paraan makabalik ng Ateneo Fujibar Blue Eagles. They cannot allow this lead to go up any further, which is quite challenging with Greg Dolor serving for Navy. That's service error number 17 for the Sea Lions. You have to give them, you know, a bit of a margin for error because this is their first game, di ba? Sabi nga nitong si Ayana Perlas, isang buwan pa lang nagpa-practice itong mga to. I don't know how many games they are actually able to put under their belts.
May mga sinalihan silang competitions. Napabuntong hininga si Coach Cecil sa huog. Pangalawang pagkakamali ni Greg Dolor.
That's 2 straight points off that timeout. That's a double touch. So tatlong sunod-sunod na puntos yan for Ateneo Fujibar. Exactly what Coach Timmy wanted after calling that timeout.
And something that the Navy SEALs did not want to give up. Tumayo na naman si Coach Cecil.
De La Vega spike was sent up, and that is another point for Ateneo. That's 4 straight now for the Blue Eagles.
And for the second time, Mangulabnan goes to the pipe. Forces the hand of Coach Cecil to call a timeout because yung kalamangan dito ng Navy ay bumaba na ng bumaba. Isa na lang kanilang abante.
Nawala yung pag-usap nyo, yung enjoyment ka kagaya kanina, ha?
Bawin na.
Error.
Refresh pa. Bangat. Sige.
Less error, guys.
Dalawa. Bawi. Sipin yung percent pa rin to. Papasok. Tandaan ulit. Ulit ang momentum. Let's go. Navy! Yeah!
Two errors coming from Dolor. First, yung service error. Yung pangalawa, yung push lang. Chance ball na bibigay lang niya dapat sa kabila.
Ilan ba to kanina? 4, ano? Kalamangan, di ba? 5.
Mandal pa rin yung tinatarget. Service. At doon niya nilabas yung frustrations as Mandal finally ends that run for Ateneo
Saw
Fajibar.
him talking to Kasanya after the timeout. Hiningi talaga niya yan. Good reception. And then, Kasanya goes to Umandal against the double block. Cross court. Overpowering. 2-point lead. Enough cushion.
Another good serve from De La Vega. Chance ball for the Sea Lions. Quick na naman. And that did not go off the blockers.
There was a block touch called by the umpire or by the line judge, overruled by the first referee.
So 15-14, still just a 1-point lead for Navy. Good first ball. At ayun na. They redo that same attack. And Rosales scores on it, allowing Navy to at least lead by 2, heading into the second technical timeout of the third set. Another quick attack, middle activated as the PGJC hoping to close. Lions, kanina lamang sila ng 5, but a 4-0 run allowed Ateneo to at least inch their way back into this matchup. Ken Umandal and the rest of the veteran crew of the PGJC Navy Sea Lions seal the deal here in the third set, or can Ateneo Fajibar get one back? Rosales has been steady in the middle for the Sea Lions, and he will be serving here. His team up by 2. That is out, and the referee says no touch. Iba rin yung meron kang playing assistant coach na si Mangulabnan.
Mukhang designated skipper naman sa loob, so pwede siyang magtanong. Kung hindi, i-yellow card ka talaga.
Good serve coming from Rosales. Batas from the back row. But he's sent up by Dolor. Umandala attacking. He finds the line.
That's inside. That's inside. Ang bilis ng bola, no? Ang tumawag ngayon, mas malayong line judge, Sobrang bilis.
Mas may chance kasi na makita niya, no?
Yes.
Sa bilis ng pangyayari.
Hindi ko nakita yung baba, Ayan, oh, nakita mo yung baba? Hindi mo nakita yung baba. Hindi nga naabot ng camera eh. Hindi, di ba?
Yeah. Mandala admitting the mistake. Yung dive ni Dolor kukulangin na to try and rescue that point.
He tried to protect the long ball, pero yung coverage ang nawala doon. After the blockers slowed down that Gopio hit.
18-15, a 3-point advantage for the Navy Sea Lions. As Gopio serves now. Kiel naman, sa gitna pa rin.
Kiel has also played really well.
Yeah.
Ayos.
Walang nawawala dun sa palitan nila ni Rosales, no?
Yes,
Kasanya
yes.
just sends it up to his middles.
Ang ganda ng rotation ni Coach Cecil eh. Saka pag loaded yung front line, ang husay paikutin ni Kasanya.
O yun na. Isipin mo yung safe serve pa, yung binawasan pa niya ng lakas.
Pwede
yun
naman
yung
eh.
nakaservice
Oo.
ace for Mandal.
Pwede naman. Titiisin mo lang talaga yung... You just have to be patient. And it takes time, no? Lalo sa mga batang players.
Alam mo palang ikaw eh, ba't ka tumitingin sa katabi mo? Ano yung exist mo? Diba? Kaya sinasabi sa inyo eh, you have to be specific. Ano muna ang kailangan gawin? Kaya ako pa sinasabi, kailangan natin receive. Kasi hindi tayo makakausad sa pangalawa, sa pangatlo, kung wala yung una. Kaya specific eh. Alam mo na agad na kailangan natin ng receive eh. Yes, boss. Diba? At alam mo ikaw yung inaasahan doon sa receive. Okay? Kailangan natin, isang receive lang kailangan natin. Charles, sabi ko sa iyo, wala kang silbihan kung hindi mo dudukutin yung bola. Hanapin mo lang yung bola. Hanapin mo yung bola. Hanapin mo.
Eh, kunin natin ba? Let's go. One point at a time. 5 lang yan. Yes, eh.
Yes.
5-point advantage for PGJC Navy as Jao Mandal has 12 points in the matchup, including that ace to extend their advantage.
Hindi pa totoo ang balita na pumasok ng Super Typhoon sa sa Paco Arena. Sa par lang po pumasok ang Super Typhoon.
Oh, how about that from Greg Dolor, Coach Ron?
Ang galing talaga. Alam mo, napanood ko siya sa EAP matagal na matagal. Mahusay doon, pero dito, iba na yung laro niya. Combination play. It's either Kiel, Rosales, or Greg Dolor.
Chance ball for Navy. Joven naman sa kabilang banda. Daming sandata, Coach Ronnie.
Ang dami talaga. Alam mo kung ang husay ni Kasanya magpaikot eh. Kasi maski marami kang aatake, kung hindi ka mahusay magbalasa, hindi rin gagana.
Iba, hindi, tumama na eh. Tumalbog na.
Bakit ka nangilang?
Nakita ko rin tumalbog na
Sabi
eh.
mo, hindi. Tumama na.
Tumama na eh.
Pero yung contention naman niya, maayos eh, di ba? Kung makakalusot lang.
Baka lang. Try lang.
Oh. Baka naman. Ayan.
De La Vega, denied. Pero may pagkakataon pa. Itong si Lions, chance ball though for Ateneo. 22-17 is the score. Cross court, easily sent up. Dolor, bothered by the blockers. Dolor caps it out. And it falls in for Ateneo.
Lead down to 4. Tama ba yan? 4?
22-18 as their leading scorer in their first game, Amil Pasino. Now serving to try and inch his squad closer. De La Vega gets it through the blockers.
Slowly but surely. The Navy SEALs inching closer to win number 1.
Designated server. Safe. 23-18 in favor of the Sea Lions. Oh, towering blockers. Combination of Rosales and De La Vega.
Masyadong malapit sa net at nakompromiso si Salarson. Nobody reaching double figures for Ateneo. Batas with 8, Pasino with 8. Gopio with 7. 6 set points equivalent to 6 match points held by the Navy.
Tawa sila kasi yung designated server sumala ng isa eh.
Baka masabi ko na naman Sea Lions. Ayan.
Navy Seals.
Oo, muntik na naman.
24-19. Yung designated server naman, itong si Lane Crisostomo will be doing the honors on the other side for Ateneo. Our technical officials just settling matters right now, I think with the substitutions. And now Lane Crisostomo will have to sub in to the liking of our officials. Now ready to get things going again. It has to be perfect coming from Ateneo as nasa match point na po ang Navy Sea Lions. Mawandal scores, and that will be it. Strong performance. An announcement that they will be contenders here in our 2022 SPIKER'S Turf Open Conference. PGJC Navy Sea Lions emerging victorious in this matchup.
There was never a doubt, especially after winning set 1, that they were the better team. Took some time for them to find the real group, but eventually they were the dominant team in the last 2 sets at least versus Ateneo.
25-22, 25-19, 25-19 as the PGJC Navy Sea Lions pick up
May pangkulang.
Yes.
And ako, nakailan double ako ngayon. Dalawa, di ako masaya dito talaga eh. And hindi ko in-expect na ako yung best player.
Yes, of course, EJ. Ikaw yung best player because 23 excellent sets. And syempre, like what you mentioned, matagal na walang volleyball and everything. Pero bakit parang ang galing mo pa rin? Bakit parang ang condition mo pa rin as a setter?
Kasi nung pandemic po, 2 years na wala yung liga and one training. Sa bahay po, nag-home training pa rin ako. Ginagawa ko pa rin yung mga pinapagawa sa amin ng coaches namin para po ma-maintain yung condition ng katawan namin.
Yes, okay. So, EJ, alam naman natin na isa ka sa mga, younger players sa team. Medyo bago ka pa rin sa squad because 1 year ka pa lang nandun. So, I wanna know, as a setter, syempre, kailangan kilala mo lahat yung players. So, paano mo mas nakikilala pa yung mga teammates mo, especially as a setter?
Especially po as a player, nakikinig lang ako sa mga kuya ko kasi mga national, karamihan sa amin national team eh. Sina Jao Mandal, Jaka Limping, Kuya Joven. Marami pa akong dapat matutunan sa kanila. Nakikinig lang ako sa mga guide nila, ganito yung set play natin. And ayun, sobrang happy ako na tinutulungan nila ako as mag-grow pa.
Yes, for sure. And we are so excited to see you in the next games to come. Thank you so much again, EJ, and congratulations. Back to you guys.
Gandang marinig from the best player of the game. He was not settling for this good performance. He knows that he still has a lot
preliminary round.
Ateneo showing off a good fight in the early stages of the third set, but ultimately hindi na nila napigilan yung mga atake ng napakalalim na koponan. Sometimes it's Dolor, sometimes it's Juan De La Vega, Rosales, Kiel. Ang dami talagang sandata. Masyadong maraming kailangang bantayan yung napakabatang koponan ng Ateneo Fudgy Bar, and that is why it resulted to this clean sweep. A 3-set win for PGJC Navy as the Sea Lions have an auspicious start in their campaign here in your 2022 SPIKER'S Turf Open Conference. Tuloy-tuloy lang po ang aksyon dito sa Paco Arena as we have these games on Saturday. The Signal HD SPIKER'S versus the Army Katingko Troopers, who are looking for a bounce-back performance, and then the young squad of the Santa Rosa City Lions.
Bago rin yan.
Face off against the VNS 1 Alicia Griffins. Yan po ang mga laro natin sa paparating na Sabado, 2:30 and 5:30 p.m. dito sa Paco Arena Events and Sports Center. For Coach Ronnie Magsanok, Ayana Perlas, ako po si Carlo Pamintuan, as we thank you once again for sticking with us here on One Sports and One Sports Plus. This was the second day of competitions in your Open Conference. This is your 2022 SPIKER'S Turf.